Hello, Aquarius. Wow. Well, it has been quite a month, and it is going to continue to be quite an interesting month. I just want to start off with, as Aquarius to Aquarius, life is wavy. It's just, there's always going to be ups and downs, and I realized that really early on in February, maybe mid-February, and especially this week. Pisces season has really had us understanding what life is truly about. And life is truly about how we handle those waves, the ups and the downs. Because it's always going to be that way. How we react to it is the most important thing. And we really have to be grateful for the good days. Because the bad days really, really, really suck. The Hanged Man, look at us. Look at our patience. Look how good we've been doing. We've been very patient. Cross-watchers out there too. You know your Aquarius has been extra patient this week and continuing to be this month. March has us discovering things that we never thought we'd really discover. We've really had to drop the idea that people will always some people will always just not like us, and we will just not always like some people. That's just how it is. And we've been very patient with a couple of people, particularly. Yes. And some of those relationships that we have been extra patient with have disintegrated or completely departed, dead, gone, done. And also emotionally, we have realized that we had to have a sort of death before this beautiful rebirth. And that happens a lot in Aquarius lives. There's a cycle that we somehow always get, which is, it's interesting because it's related to how Scorpio energy is, which is death and rebirth, Kali. But we go through this too, like massive, massive emotional deaths and rebirths, and rediscovering what we really want and who we really want to be around. And it is easy for us a lot of the time, but there is a situation, sorry guys, there is a situation where there is no longer communication with this certain person, or there's not going to be any longer, and it's for the better for everybody. And we have had such a powerful experience with learning who to trust and who to not trust. Here's our reading. And there is a certain power. There's a certain power that we hold. So I'm gonna show all these, but let me just start with Nine of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You guys, I knew this was going to come out. And Seven of Cups. Making a decision financially for our future. Career-wise, financially, however you want to spin it and put it. It's, we had to make a very hard decision. And something did end. Something really did have to end in order for us to get to this place, this success that we desire, and really feel like a well-rounded individual. And we did not make our decision based off of fear and anxiety and pressure this time. We made our decision based off of not giving a crap what people have to say or what people think of us or whatever the situation is. And also we have Ace of Swords, the Victory card, and Nine of Wands. So what's funny here is that, yes, we did get a brand new opportunity intellectually, and this could have to do with work or school, or something along those lines. But we always seem to go through this up and down thing with our careers and our livelihood and even school. There's a lot of endings so we can have more beginnings. And we were stubborn at first to move forward with this decision, but it had to happen. And I was just hesitant to do this reading because, and this is why we're last, because just recently this happened, like this week, or last week and this week. This is when we had something coming to a head. We had to close one door and open another, and we've been working on this in our heads privately. But God, it feels so good now to release that, to understand that how we deal with those ups and downs has got a lot better compared to last year. We have been more patient. We have been more financially responsible. We have been loving ourselves. We also had the Lovers fallout. I'm saving this one for last because this is kind of deep. But like, you guys know, Aquarius, we never really get deep. But to really love yourself, what that means is to love all your flaws as well. And that can make a lot of people very uncomfortable because a lot of people hate themselves and a lot of people only see the negative in themselves and they don't do shadow work and they don't look within. But what this teaches us, what loving yourself teaches us as Aquarius, is that there is no other option. There's no other choice. Because if we don't love ourselves, no one else is going to be able to love us. So if we're in a situation where, whether this is a relationship or whether this is a contract or whether this is a school or work situation, whatever came to a close that's buried and dead and done, we're handling that a lot more peacefully because we understand that it's for the better in the long run. Victory, guys. Success. This decision we made is successful. It's powerful because we don't worry about money that much. Money and materialistic things are not in the forefront of our mind, but we do need to make money to survive or to live in this capitalist society. So whatever that means, whether that is doing something that you don't feel brings joy to your heart for a certain amount of time, if that's what we have to do, then we had to do that. But then you realize once you love yourself and you get over that hump of discovering that you can do what you enjoy and what you love and also make money at the same time, because you value yourself at that level, you meet that vibration of however much money you think you're worth, then that's what you're worth. You are your own reality. You come up with your own limitations. And Aquarius, we are very, 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 very hard on ourselves when we have to make a very, very tough decision, especially when it has to deal with closing a chapter. Usually I would say, okay, Aquarius, it's easy. Just close it down, shut the door, lock the key, throw it away. But lately we've been kind of feeling like in our feelings a little bit. I mean, Pisces season has brought that out in us. And sometimes it's not so easy. Sometimes it's not so cut and dry, especially if it has to do with our future and our livelihood. We're not so easy to be okay with closing a door and starting another one. Closing a door and starting another one. I know it's a lot, but clearly the ending is very good and very powerful, and we've been handling it very well so we can have a new beginning. And we've been loving ourselves even more, which is amazing. And we've been way more patient, way more chill, and way more focused than normal. Okay? Yes. I know you guys agree, but also cross-watchers. Even if you don't agree, it's okay. We know how we feel on the inside as Aquas, sun, moon, or rising. So we feel good. We're going to get through it. Situation, death, rebirth, loving yourself, taking this new opportunity for our future and running with it. Moonchild deck, let's go. Let's see what the Moonchild deck has to say to Aquarius. This is a beautiful reading. Let's just be grateful for this time. The times we feel good. The good days. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Aquarius, what do we need to hear for March 2019? The High Priestess. Yes. Yes! I mean, duh. Look at us lately, you know? Wow, that sounded really like typical Aqua. But we are feeling ourselves just a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you have been suppressing who you truly are and feeling crappy about yourself for such a long time, it's okay to like love yourself. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be in charge of your own life and be free. The High Priestess brings us recognition that we are truly the most powerful and intuitive in this stage of our lives right now, especially this month. Our intuition is key. the moves that we're making, the things that we're doing, the changes that are happening financially, relationships, career, school, self-love, value, all that stuff is just making us a stronger individual. All the trials and tribulations and all the junk that we have gone through for the past couple years, we're starting to feel a little more free of that, of the burden. And that feels really good. And I'm not saying this is going to be forever, because clearly life doesn't work that way. We can't have it all figured out all the time, and we still don't have it all figured out. But at least we know that deaths come, rebirths come, and it's for the better, and it's for our universal lessons. We are just experiencing the human condition for a little while. So, feeling empowered is okay. Feeling super intuitive and happy and joyous, it's okay. Feeling victorious, it's okay. It's good. Let's do it. Let's continue to have this beautiful freedom. And if you're having bad days, then that's okay too. Just makes us more grateful for the good days. Okay, Aquarius. Well, that was a lot, and I tried to hit every button and point that I could. But if you guys want a private reading, my link is down below, JulianaMeredith.com, and you can book directly through the website. I love to vibe with Aquarius. I know I love reading you guys, so hit me up. And also follow me on Instagram at Pleiadian Star Goddess Tarot if you don't already do so. And I do have a private group DM chat that I just started, so if you want to join that, direct message me and I will add you to it. It is about spiritual healing through dealing with anxiety, depression, PTSD, and things like that. So, I love you guys, and we love ourselves, and thank goodness for the good days. Alright, love you guys.